Hello, everyone, and welcome. Are you ready to learn some English in a really fun way? Today, we're going to use a story to help us learn some new words. I think you're going to love it. Let's get started. Okay, let's dive right in. When you learn new words as part of a story, it's so much easier to remember them because you get to see exactly how they're used. So get comfortable and let's start our adventure. So, our story starts on a pretty quiet night. Meet Tom and Anna. They're brother and sister, and they happen to be home all by themselves. But don't worry, their parents left them a special dinner surprise. And here we go, our first two new words. They're both verbs, which just means they're action words. So look at this first picture. What are they doing? They eat pizza. Let's say that word together, nice and loud. Eat. Awesome. Now in the second picture, they drink juice. Your turn to say it with me. Ready? Drink. Fantastic work. Okay, now it's your turn to practice. Think for a second, what are your favorite things to eat and drink? So, what do you like to eat? And what do you like to drink? You could say something like, I like to eat apples. Or maybe, I like to drink milk. Go ahead and practice saying it out loud.
All right, let's get back to our story and see what happens next. So while Tom and Anna are enjoying their pizza, they notice something a little strange. There are these wet shoe prints on the floor. Who do you think made those?
Oh no! Suddenly, Anna remembers something really important she forgot to do. She says, I did not lock the doors. Someone broke in our house. Whoa, broke in just means someone came inside without asking. Let's focus on that new action word, lock. So, what exactly does lock mean? It just means you close a door with a key so nobody can open it. Let's try the action together. Pretend you have a key in your hand, put it in a pretend door, and turn it. Click! You did it! It's always a really good idea to lock your doors to stay safe. Okay, so Tom is using his eyes to see the shoe prints. Let's all say that word together. See. Good. And Anna, she's using her brain to think about what's going on. She thinks the thief is in the house. Let's say that word now, think. Excellent. So they think a thief is actually in the house. Of course, Tom and Anna are a little scared, but you know what? They're also really smart. They know they need a plan. What do you think they should do now? And here it is, their very clever plan. Let's go through the steps. First, they see the problem. Second, they think of what to do. Third, they call for help. And fourth, they hide so they can be safe. Let's look a little closer at those last two actions, okay? So what does it mean to call? It's simple. It's when you use a phone to talk to somebody. And in an emergency, it's super important to call the police. Let's practice saying that whole phrase together. Call the police. One more time. Call the police. Perfect. The next step in their smart plan is to hide. And to hide just means you go somewhere nobody can see you. Tom and Anna need to hide from the thief. Let's all pretend to hide right now. Come on, cover your eyes. I can't see you. Are you hiding? Awesome. Because Tom and Anna were so smart and made a great plan, help is on the way. Yep, the police are coming to the house. The story is getting really exciting now. So, while they're waiting for the police, what's the thief up to? He's stealing things. This slide shows some of the things he's taking. Now, these words are all nouns, which just means they're names for things. Let's say them together. Ready? Money, jewelry, snacks, and juice. All right, let's learn a tiny little word that tells us where something is. Look at the question. Where is the money? And the answer is, it is in the bag. See that word in? It shows us the location. So, for example, the juice is also in the bag. And just in the nick of time, the police arrive. That means they get to the house. Let's say it together. Arrive. Great. And what do? They catch the thief. That means they capture him. Let's say that word too. Catch. And now we get to the happy ending of our story. The thief is caught, and most importantly, Tom and Anna are safe. Wow, they were so brave, weren't they? They're heroes. Anna says something very nice and polite to the police officer. She says, thank you. We use the words thank you when we're grateful for something someone did. The kids are safe, all because of their smart thinking.
Wow, you learned a ton of new words today. So now let's play a little game to help us remember them all. I'm going to ask a question and you can say the answer out loud. Then I'll tell you the right sentence. Are you ready to play? Let's do it.
Okay, first question. Take a look at this picture from the very beginning of our story. What are they doing? I'll give you a second. Did you say they eat pizza? You got it. They eat pizza. Excellent job. All right, next question. When Anna realizes a thief is in the house, what does she do? All right, next question. When Anna realizes a thief is in the house, what does she do? Yes, that's it. She calls the police. Say it with me. She calls the police. You are doing a fantastic job. And for our last question in the game, after they call the police, where do the kids go to be safe? What do they do? That is exactly right. They hide in the room. They hide in the room. Wonderful work today. You did such an amazing job learning English with our story today. We learned so many words like eat, drink, lock, see, think, call, and hide. So I have one last question for you. What do you think is the most important lesson from our story today? I think maybe it's to always remember to lock the door. Thanks so much for joining me, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Bye-bye.